Let's start on the hands and knees. Bring your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes can come together to touch. Bring your hips back and reach your arms out. Forehead can come down to the ground. No worries if the forehead doesn't comfortably touch. Just stack the fists and place your forehead onto the top fist. Take a couple cleansing breaths or cleansing sighs here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just letting go of anything that you brought onto your mat with you today. Let it go. Come on, a little bit louder. Ready? Inhale. All right, good job. And just start to come back to your breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. As long as your nose isn't stuffed up or anything, breathe in through the nose to the count of 4. And out to the count of 4 through the nose. Inhale through the nose, expanding the ribs. Exhale through the nose, softening, letting everything get a little bit heavier into the ground. Anytime it would feel good to do a cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, just to let go of things you're working up to the surface, please feel free to do that. Good. All right, from here, make your way back up to the hands and knees, coming into tabletop by bringing your knees back to center. Bring your right foot behind you with the toes on the ground and pushing the heel down towards the mat, releasing the knee from being in that deep bend in your modified child's pose. Switch it out. Make sure you're breathing. Good. Coming back to your downward facing dog. So hopping right into it. Bring your knees back a couple of inches. Now see how my shoulders are behind my wrists? I want you to push your shoulders and your chest forward, your entire torso forward really, so that you're in a straight line from the knees to the crown of the head. Try not to let the belly hang down, okay? Navel towards the spine, bringing the pelvis into neutral. If your line isn't perfectly straight, it's okay. I don't want you to feel like the lower back is compressing. Now from here, really plug the shoulders into the joints, and we're gonna do some tiny tricep push-ups. They don't have to be big, okay? Elbows point towards the back of your mat, just really little. Ooh, it's not easy, is it? Seems like it should be. Good, one more. And then having the toes curled under, lift your knees and push your hips up and back, coming into your downward facing dog, keeping those knuckles pushing down into the mat to take the pressure and the weight off of the wrists. Roll the shoulders away from each other like you're trying to close the armpits and roll the forearms in. Good. Are you breathing? Make sure you're breathing. And start to walk the dog here, bending and straightening the alternate legs. Good. From here, slowly roll yourself forward into plank, having your torso parallel to the ground. So from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of the head, pretty much parallel to the ground. Breathe, smile, and then let's just push forward and back. Forward and back. And yes, you're going to feel this in your core as well, but also your entire upper body. Forward and back one more time, downward facing dog. Very good. From here, you can walk or hop to the front of the mat as soon as you land. Inhale, reach the heart forward, coming into a flat back. Hands can be on the shins. Exhale, fold. Push into the feet, look out in front of you. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms can touch overhead. Exhale, let the arms float down by the sides, coming into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Gently bring your pelvis back so that it's lined up above the ankles, navel towards the spine. Lift the ribs, relax the shoulders. Good. Interlace the hands behind the back, big shoulder roll. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to fold. You can bend the knees so you can tilt the pelvis more. Lift the wrists off of the back if possible, getting into the shoulders. So working the shoulders and the arms, but stretching at the same time. Release that. Inhale, back to your monkey pose, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank, top of a push-up. Navel towards the spine, so bringing your pelvis into neutral. Let's push forward and back. Forward and back. Make sure you're breathing. Little smile. Good. One more. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Whew, might need some cleansing breaths. Let go of some excess heat. All right, good. From here, push forward back into your plank. Bring the knees down. Couple more tricep push-ups. Let's do 5. Nice and slow. Inhale down. Exhale up. Slow motion. Inhale down. Exhale up. Now you don't have to go down as far as I'm going. I'm going towards 90 degrees with the elbows, but they can definitely be smaller. Okay, you don't want to compromise your form. Let's do one more. I lost count. Let's do one more to be safe. Good. And then you can sit back onto the heels into Vajrasana or come back into your downward facing dog. Breathe. Wherever you're at, letting go of some excess heat in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you're not in down dog, come into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Awesome. Come forward to your plank again, knees down. Now bring your hands as wide as the mat or a little bit wider. Okay, now the elbows are going to go to the sides. Same form with the upper body, navel towards the spine. We're going to inhale to about 90 degrees if possible, and then exhale up. You can make these as big as small as you want, but work with the breath. Inhale down, exhale up. We're not going further than 90. 2 more. Good. Down dog or resting pose. Yogi's choice. Breathe. Stay focused. Stay present. Not too much longer. Good. All right. Slowly lower down onto your belly. Uncurl your toes for now. Coming into Sphinx pose on the forearms. Elbows are under the shoulders. Draw the chest forward. Shoulders back. Navel towards the spine. Take a couple breaths. Good. Now curl the toes under. Inhale. Exhale. First variation, just lift the belly. So coming onto the knees. The torso is still pretty parallel to the ground here and with the knees lifted. Okay, breathe. Navel towards the spine. A little smile. Good. Lower down. Now come onto your right forearm and your right side, having your right forearm parallel to the short edge of the mat. Use your left hand to help you lift. We're going to come into a modified side plank. So you're going to be on the outside edge of your right foot. Inhale, exhale, lift. You can stay there or top arm goes up. Breathe and smile. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're almost done. We're almost done. Let's switch it out. Left forearm down, knees bent. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, resting on the outside edge of the left foot, not the ankle. The right arm can go up. Breathe. Smile. Make it easier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, modified plank one more time. Forearms parallel to the long side of the mat. Curl the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, lift the belly and keep the knees down or knees lifted, navel towards the spine. Now, if you want to add on, let's push forward and back. This is our last final push. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on, you got this. 3, 2, feel it in those shoulders. 1. Awesome. All right. Very good. Push up to the hands and knees. Now let's come into rabbit pose, get into the shoulders, stretch those shoulders. Right, so if it feels okay for you, crown of the head down, interlace the hands behind the back, lift the arms up and overhead. Take a couple cleansing breaths. Very good. All right, slowly come up. Swing the feet around and come to seated, crossing the legs, pulling the flesh away from the sitting bones. Let's bring the left arm in front of the body and just kind of pull it back with the right hand, feeling a stretch in the outside of the left arm. Good, switch. Slowing down the breath, letting go of excess heat. Good. Left arm up, bend the elbow. You can push the elbow down with the right hand. Stretching the tricep. Switch. Keeping your chest lifted, trying not to round. Good, release. Do a couple shoulder rolls, moving the head around however it would feel good. Just let the head hang to one side, drawing the opposite shoulder down. Roll the head forward and to the other side, and draw the shoulder down. Come back to center with the head. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Blink your eyes open and slowly lift your head. Very good. Let's take 5 deep breaths together. And then after this, we're connecting through time and space with this breath like we have been throughout the entire practice. But then after this, please feel free to lay down, take 10 more very deep breaths where you're being really present, or set your timer for 5 to 10 minutes so that you can let everything assimilate, body, mind, and spirit for your Shavasana. Right now, we'll end our time together with 5 breaths. Let's inhale to 5. See if you can exhale to 7 through the nose. Inhale to 4 or 5. Exhale to 7 or 8, yogi's choice. Inhale, 4 to 5. Inhale, 7 to 8. Good. Couple more on your own. Same time as me. Good. And then circle your hands together in front of your heart, bringing your palms together to touch. Thank yourself for doing this yoga practice today, but please again, lay down into your Shavasana for 10 deep breaths or 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you so much for letting me guide you through this practice today. Namaste.